A little range time, a little shopping, a little selfie in front of the fitting room mirror. Hi, my name is Phoenix and this is TFL Design, and in today's video I do several things. As you can see, I'm visiting the range again, and someone actually brought a musket to the range. This is the first time I've seen this, and apparently in Canada you don't need a license to own a musket. We'd brought a steel target to the range that day and they wanted to try firing at it with the musket.
That's so cool, it's a musket.
You just can't miss.
Nice.
As you can see, after that one shot, it takes like quite a few minutes for you to like reload the ball and put in the powder and everything. But yeah, this is the first time someone had brought something like this to the range, and they were nice enough to let me get close and like look at this stuff and just watch them work it. And that's why I love this community, because you get to see new stuff and play with new stuff. And as always, we always offer. There's always someone with something new at the range, and we like to share information and try out each other's firearms to see, you know, how they feel and possibly look into purchasing them if we like them enough. I had recently become a Canadian citizen. Actually, not that recent. It was about a year ago, but it felt like forever since I'd been living here for over a decade now. So I finally decided to place the Canadian flag on my vest next to my American flag. Now that the seasons are getting colder, I'll probably be going to the range less often, so this might be one of the last few range videos before next season comes, because Canadian winters are awful. Now to the shopping portion of the video. I recently visited Yorkdale, which is a mall in Toronto that I had not visited in years. It's apparently where all the high-end stores are, but they have the, you know, usual Laritzia giant jacket puffy thing. But here you're allowed to like be snug inside it and take pictures with it and hold it and touch it. It was puffy. Doing an outfit check here. And then it was on to window shop and possibly shop for some luxury items. I had no idea these stores were here. My first stop was at Fendi, and while I had never thought of buying a Fendi bag for myself, the relationship I had with the sales associate there and the conversations we had really changed my mind. She was eagerly introducing me to new colors of a single size bag that I like, and showing me her favorites and really expressing how much she loved it, how much she loved the bag and how much she loved hers. That was like part of the early 90s versions. And now that I've seen it up close and held it and worn it, I might consider it. But yeah, if I had unlimited money, I guess I would buy all the leather animals and just place them as display. Fit check again. So far that day, I'd only ended up buying something from Uniqlo, which is the bag you're seeing. Next, I went to Longchamp, and honestly, I was surprised at the colors I was seeing. I didn't realize they were going for such bright and extravagant colors. Next, I went to Bulgaria, and boy, was that an interesting experience. So I wasn't shopping alone, I had someone with me, and while I never accept the offer for drinks that the SAs give, the person I was with accepted the coffee they offered. So after they made the coffee, they went to go retrieve a bag that I had wanted to see up close, since all the bags displayed were not the only ones they had. So they had to go through the back and like get the bag and unbox it and search for it while the person I was with was like drinking this delicious coffee and eating chocolates. And yes, it was beautiful. And the essay was like, so it's sold, right? And I'm like, no. And then instantly their face sort of dropped as soon as that happened. And I guess because of how enthusiastic I was about seeing the bag and how the person I was with had accepted the coffee, they were thinking like, you're definitely buying this $11,000 item immediately without thinking, right? A very different experience from when I went to Burberry next, where the essay was very knowledgeable about it and was like super eager to talk about the new collection and the new creative director they had, and how they are changing up a lot of their styles to not just have, I guess, the plaid look, which Burberry is known for. As you can see here, I was trying this oversized bag, which surprisingly looked pretty good on me. I'm pretty small, I'm like 5'3.5". But yeah, I was like talking to him, like asking like, does he prefer the old style or the new? And while he's like, oh, even though the plaid is still around, he does enjoy the new pops of color. Next, I went to Alexander McQueen to look for a specific bracelet from the new collection. They didn't have it, but the SA there wanted to show me a bunch of other ones, so I looked through everything, I guess. And while the big one didn't really suit me, I must say this thinner one was really cute, and I might consider this one over the one I had wanted to see originally. The thing is, this is actually sold in the men's department, which is weird because it fit my wrist so nicely. Right here, I'm in a dressing room trying on a blazer, which I had constantly been eyeing online. But before I do that, I just want to show you this Karl Lagerfeld sweatshirt that I had bought in another video of mine. I bought this actually in a medium size, which is like oversized, which is exactly what I wanted. It's one of the most comfortable clothing items I own. Totally worth the price tag. Now for this blazer, I liked it in theory, but it really reminded me of sort of like a bellboy, and I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know, what are your thoughts? Next I went to Club Monaco, which is a Canadian sort of mid-range brand. I don't know if it's sold outside of Canada, but I had wanted to try some of their stuff since I don't know what my sizing is there. That's why I have two of the same things. So as you can see, here's the top. Apparently I'm a 2 here. I mean, it's okay. I don't know. Is anything showing? Not sure. But I thought I'd try this, and then perhaps the crop top white shirt would make it better. It was interesting, but maybe due to the material, I wasn't really liking how the shirt sat on me. I don't know, it felt kind of stiff, and now that I've felt nicer material, I guess I didn't like the way this draped on me. Because I was here on a Thursday, it wasn't particularly busy, so somehow I got into Chanel without having to queue in a line, which is ridiculous. I would never want to queue to get into here. The SA there was like really eager to talk to me about this piece that I had eyed, and I spoke to them for quite a bit about the metals on it and the design for it and how it was like specific for this season and whatnot. And I even got to try it on, which I thought I'd never do. And honestly, if I were to get something from Chanel, it just might be something like this simple, sort of like top handle wallet on chain. I didn't know that they made top handle wallet on chains. It's kind of cute. So Dior was rather quiet. No one really approached me to help me or anything. So I kind of just like browsed around on my own and, you know, looked around, picked up some stuff. I've always loved the charms and the hardware on this. Oh, I want to show you how the inside of this store looked. Like, there's sofas everywhere in these luxury places for you to sit down, try on things, you know, dance around in front of the mirror. I did none of that. Next in Bottega, I wanted to try out the sardine bags. I was really surprised the smaller one could actually fit my phone. And the SA was super enthusiastic to show me all the other colors it came in. So here's this red one, and I am looking for a red bag because my favorite color is red, and for some reason I don't own a single red bag. They also gave me the Jody to try out, which I've seen a lot of, you know, comments on, and honestly I wasn't too impressed by how the leathers kind of stitch into each other and how they like sit. I don't know, not in love. Next, I went into Gucci, and I do intend to buy something for Gucci, but not for myself. It's not really the brand I'm into. I'm looking for something for my mother. And being my mother, she's super picky, so I have to make sure, you know, whatever I get for her, like, fits her everyday stuff and her glasses case. And something about the way it opens just didn't work out. Excuse the camera work, I had to use 2 hands. Yeah, it's magnetic, but if this wasn't like a magnetic opening, I might pick something up like this for my mom, because this would have been perfect for her. But I gave my information to the SA regardless. And that was it for window shopping today. Lots to think about. I saw a lot of goodies. What was your favorite? Hope to hang out with you again next time. Bye-bye.